Welcome to What's the Line? I'm Amanda Rose. Thanks for joining us. What's the Line is sponsored by PointsBet, and because of them, we'll be giving away 5 Gs tonight to the winner of this very game. We'll be betting the NBA tonight, okay? The Philadelphia 76ers are visiting the Milwaukee Bucks for a game that will help determine who wins the East. PointsBet has the line right now at Milwaukee minus 6.5 and the total at 225. But this game is about way more than who wins or even who covers. Okay, the goal for our 2 players tonight is to win more bets than the other to take home real cash. And as always, I am joined by the internet's punching bag, Darren Rovell. I'm glad you were able to pull yourself away from eBay for like 10 minutes to join us. How are you?
Barely, but I'm doing well.
Well, it's good. That is good to know, Darren. And competing against Darren tonight is Jordan Schultz, ESPN analyst and host of the podcast, The Pull-Up with CJ McCollum. How's it going, Jordan? Thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure. I'm hoping not to lose tonight, not to embarrass myself too badly.
Yeah, and so is all of America. You know, the whole internet is rooting for you, Jordan. So let's go through the rules of the game. Darren and Jordan each have a $1,000 bankroll for their bets. They will be given 5 bets each in the 10 minutes left before the game. They've got a secret major wager in a bit, but for now, this $1,000 is their full bankroll. And one last thing, we're degenerates. We're not accountants. So each bet wins even money. Jordan, there's no time to waste. What's your first play?
I like the Bucks minus 6.5. And if you think about Philadelphia, one of the best defensive teams in the league, they've been in the top 3 all year. No Ben Simmons. What does that mean? It means the Bucks will be able to expose in the half court. And I think specifically, and we'll get to this, but Chris Middleton and Giannis will both go off through Holiday as well. And I have this for $300. I love the Bucks tonight, and I don't know why Darren's all about Philly.
I like that, Jordan, and it's a great bet because the Bucks have been absolutely owning Philadelphia at home. They're 13-6 against the spread over the last decade. You're going in a little different direction than Darren. So, Darren, we're going to get to you. What is your first bet?
I'm going with $400 confident dollars on Philadelphia plus 6.5. Now, listen, originally this was plus 8, and I really bet it at PointsBet at plus 8. I figured no matter what happened here, there was no way that Embiid, Simmons, whatever combination was going to get that number too far down. So I love plus 8. I don't love plus 6.5 that much, but I love it enough. I love Seth Curry, Tobias Harris. They're ready. I'd rather get them in the game than a Ben Simmons. So I'm taking Philly plus 6.5 for 400 large ones.
All right, Darren, I think this is just a terrible pick. I mean, Philly's on their second night of a back-to-back. They've gone 3-6-1 against the spread on the second night of back-to-backs this season. And over the
Stats
last
are
decade,
for losers.
They're 6-13 against the spread in Milwaukee. So God bless you and best of luck. Jordan, you and Darren are on completely different sides. Where are you going?
Well, can I just piggyback really quick? Because they lost to the Suns, a tough loss. Now they're coming back on a back-to-back. I don't know what Darren's talking about. I never really know what Darren's talking about. But right now, I definitely
join the club.
And I think they're going to get smoked, but we'll see. Okay, I like Giannis over 27.5 points for $200. Not as confident, I guess, as the overall Bucks, but what did I say earlier? No Simmons, and Simmons obviously checks Giannis a lot, especially in the half court. What I expect is Milwaukee will play fast, which Philadelphia wouldn't necessarily want tonight. And I think as a result, Giannis will have plenty of transition opportunities. Maybe he'll hit a 3, maybe not, but he'll get to 30 tonight. So over 27.5 points for Giannis.
I like that, Jordan. Giannis, he's averaging 28 points on the season. And just in the month of April, he's averaging over 30 points per game. So I do like that pick. Darren, what do you think of this pick, and where are you going next?
I actually like that pick. I'm not going to do it myself, but I think it's ridiculous that he only put $200 on it. I mean, Giannis 27.5. There should be a little bit more confidence there. Should have been more $400, $500 there. I like the pick. I'm going to go with, for my pick, an under of 225. As everyone knows, I love unders. People root for overs, of course, but unders have a great value for that reason. And I'm going to root for low scoring. As we've already mentioned, the 76ers have a nice defense, second best defense in the league. And I'm going with the under of 225. I'm going to do that for $300. So that's my second most confident bet.
Well, Darren, that's actually a pretty good bet there. I mean, the Sixers were the second best defense. They are looking to slow things down in tonight's game. Jordan, Darren sees this as a low-scoring game, but what do you think?
Again, I just don't know where Darren's coming from. Okay, so here's what's going to happen tonight. First half, you're going to see...
Do you have the script? Jordan, do you have the script? Did you get the script from Silver?
Here's what I got. I got a tired Philadelphia team that's only going to have a first half of legs. They're going to die down the second half, which is why I like this Bucks. But that first half, they're going to come out, make some threes. You talked about Seth Curry. That's why I like this game to be close in the first half, specifically a lot of points. Over 115.5. Both teams combined first half. Run and gun, three-pointers galore. And, before this game gets out of hand for your Philly club.
That's not a bad pick, Jordan. Milwaukee has the fifth best offense in the NBA. They're averaging over 120 per game. Darren, give me your next pick.
Well, you never know about Joel Embiid and whether he's going to play or not. But if he's playing, I like him to actually score. So Jordan went with the over on Giannis, 27.5. You get one more point on Embiid. I'll take the over of 28.5 on Embiid. Not as confident on the others, but I'll do that for $100.
I like that point. I mean, I like that bet, Darren. He's averaging over 30 points per game, so I do like that. You put $100 on that, so you're obviously not that confident, but it's not a bad one. Jordan, Darren already has $800 on the table, 2 picks left. It's an interesting strategy. What are you doing next?
I'm going to go $100 for Chris Middleton over 20.5. And the reason I like Chris tonight is kind of what I said earlier. The first half specifically, they'll get a lot of transition opportunities. And again, no Ben Simmons. So Simmons would often rotate on switches from Giannis to Middleton, which means tonight he doesn't have to worry about it. Harris will be tasked with that. Harris, decent defender, but certainly won't have the length. So I like Middleton to have a big night tonight, the All-Star. Let's say he goes for 26 and comfortably over the 20.5 total for $100.
All right, so you like this Milwaukee offense just absolutely bulldozing the Philadelphia defense.
Yes.
So Jordan, you're all over a high-scoring Bucks win. Darren is all over a low-scoring Philly cover. So Darren, what's next for you?
Originally, I liked this better with assuming that everyone, including Ben Simmons, was going to be in the lineup. But I like the 76ers to be the first to 50. I never said they were going to win this game, but I like them to get out to a fast start, despite what your mumbo-jumbo stats say about how they do in Milwaukee. I am going with the 76ers for $100, first to 50.
All right, so Darren wants Philly to come out hot. We have one more bet each. You both have $100 left. Jordan, where are you going?
Amanda, do you see what this man is doing? He's already backtracking. Now he's saying, I don't really like them to win this game.
No, I never. No. Jordan, I never said they were going to win. I said plus 6.5.
But Darren, if you take the points, the cardinal rule in sports betting is you have to believe they have a good chance to win. Darren's already backtracking, so he has an out. We see.
Do you know how big 6.5 points is? That's exactly. A lot of points.
Darren, I need to ask the Eric Snow Globe what the Eric Snow Globe thinks you're about to do. And is Darren backtracking right now? Oh, Eric Snow says yes.
Eric Snow.
Of course you're going to say yes.
Can I just give my pick? This is my favorite pick of the night for $100. So it's
yes, Darren.
Why isn't it for $800?
$100 on Mr. Drew Holiday, who I just had on my show. Fantastic guy, by the way.
Former
Over
Sixer?
1.5 threes. Former Sixer, great. Yes.
I like that because Drew has made 2 or more three-pointers in 12 of his last 15 games. Jordan, I like that. You're all done. Darren, give us your last pick.
All right, we always need some sort of degenerate pick on this show, and we always need some sort of pick to get us off the air just in case I'm in a lot of misery. And that's why I'm going to say that the first field goal will be missed for $100. The first field goal will be missed.
And Darren, that is such a stupid bet. I mean, it's the kind of bet that people make who don't know how to bet. They're like, "Oh, I don't know what any of this stuff means. Let me."
I told you it was a degenerate bet. I told you it was a degenerate bet, but it's something that hey, you need a little action in the beginning. NBA games are lasting a little bit too long for me these days. I need that first little fire.
Okay, Boomer. Okay. And we have one more bet before tip-off. Darren, Jordan, it's time to submit your major wagers. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to both write down one secret major wager that will be revealed at the end of the game. You can major another $1,000 on this, but you don't have to risk all of that. And the major wager will be revealed at the end of the game. So Darren and Jordan,
yeah, I'll try not
to
wager zero this time, as I did last show. As a strategy, didn't really work well. So
who do you think you are, Ken Jennings? I mean, for God's sake, Darren, wagering zero.
Yeah.
Jordan, tell us a little bit about your charity. We have about a minute to tip while you guys get your major wagers in.
I actually wrote this down because I'm really excited about this. And Darren, this is what's going to happen tonight. All going to go off. We're going to see all the Bucks offense run and gun, and that's going to get me $5,000 for Well-Beings, a nonprofit focusing on under-recognized issues in the intersection of animal welfare and climate change. Did you know that every breath you take, your second breath, comes from the ocean? That is why I'm all about Well-Beings, which is protecting the ocean right now, animals, nurseries, and as a result, I'm looking forward to helping the charity tonight. And Darren, thank you for the $5,000.
Every little breath you take, your second breath is about the animals. Every little breath you take.
All right, are we going to get DMCA'd? Producers, do I have to cut him off? Do I need to ban him right now? Are we going to get copywritten? So we're going to take a look back at our bet board to see what Darren and Jordan have come up with for tonight. As you can see, both guys have spent $1,000. Jordan is all over Milwaukee. Darren is all over Philadelphia. I mean, even in the first bet, you can see these guys are going head-to-head. Milwaukee to cover for Jordan and Philadelphia to cover for Darren. So these guys are are all over the place. How do you both feel about your wagers right now going into tip-off?
I feel like this is the ideal situation. This is why we came up with this show. One side loves one side loves the other side. Head-to-head. We're going to be able to see pretty soon who's the winner and who's the loser. At least by the half, someone's going to feel like crap and someone's going to feel great.
I feel phenomenal.
That is very
You're going to see
from a man who has peed in an adult diaper. So
yes,
good job, Darren.
I feel very confident. You're going to see a very, very impressive Milwaukee Bucks offense, top 5 in the league all year, and you're going to see a Philadelphia defense that, quite frankly, Darren, without your boy Ben Simmons, won't be able to contain him.
All right. I mean, listen, we'll see. It's going to start off well with that first field goal missed. I'll get $100 in my kitty, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully a lot more misses, some great defense. I am rooting for the defense, everything. What are you doing? What are you stopping me for?
Well, I'm stopping you because all you do is talk. I love you dearly, but you do talk a lot, and I would love to know a little bit more about Jordan's podcast with Portland Trailblazer, CJ McCollum.
Please.
Thank you so much. You can check it, get anywhere where you get your podcast. We were nominated for a Webby. I don't know how that happened, but that was a nice situation. And
probably a good episode with someone other than you.
Oh, well, of course. Every episode without me is good.
Yeah.
Do you have an Emmy, though, for reporting live during a presidential election in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania?
Hold on.
Wow.
Oh, no, that was not a cue to bring it out. The Eric Snow says no, go away.
Right here.
Wow, that's impressive. I do not have an Emmy. I don't even have a Webby.
It weighs very probably about 20 or 30 pounds. It's really substantial. Has a nice engraving, everything.
All right, Darren, you are.
What about my charity? What about when I win? What about any of my details? What about my podcast? What about my shows?
Did someone give you a podcast, Darren?
Well, I just started a mental health podcast. I got a lot of podcasts.
Well, now I feel bad.
That's you talk about his charity. It's like you talk about charities. This is charity. It's like, yeah, you don't feel like. It's hard for me to trash talk when we're talking about his charities already. So, I want to talk about my charities. What I care about. Me and the animals.
Darren, you had your back waxed on camera. I don't think your charities totally count. I mean, they do. But at the same time, Darren.
I did that for the people of PointsBet. And that's why we're doing this show, because I'm no longer a stunt man. I am doing this. I am betting. I am live betting. I am doing all this. No more stuntman for me.
Well, that's good, Darren. We are getting close now to tip-off. Jordan, how do you feel with your bets now that tip-off is right around the corner?
I feel great. And one thing I will say is that Darren's first bet, the miss, is such a pessimistic look into this game.
Right?
He's all about the under, guys missing shots. It really personifies Darren. So
you know what? Listen, I bet to win. I don't bet to feel good.
You bet with your heart or your brain, Darren?
I bet with my wallet. I bet with my wallet. I don't care about my heart.
That's fair.
I rely on every other bettor wanting to bet on the over and enjoy the game and root for threes. Yay! Who cares? Make money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that.
You're on my side.
All right, into the playoff race in the East, we have Philly in the number 1 spot, Bucks number 3. Jordan, who do you think is going to come out on top come playoff time?
I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat Brooklyn. I think the Nets, and I've said this for a while, but the Nets, their balance of offense and those 3 guys, especially if Kevin is healthy, to me, there's just nobody that can beat them in a prolonged series. The only team that I think has been consistent enough over the last couple of years that you would say, okay, they have the experience, is Milwaukee. And I don't say Philadelphia because I don't think Philadelphia offensively is going to be able to keep pace with Brooklyn. And if you look at what the Nets want to do when they're pushing tempo and they're scoring in the half court, their game is so conducive to a playoff series because they can score in every possible manner. And I think Brooklyn, defensively, they have been a struggle all year. Steve Nash has said it. You'll see them amp it up now. They've been a little bit better over the last few weeks. Once they get healthy, I think this team is going to win the East.
All right, wait, we're almost getting there. Let me just tell you, as a Nets fan, it is extremely weird to even try to root for this team. It's just very strange. This is not why I got into rooting for the Nets. This is not the Drazen Petrovic, Roy Hinson.
Petrovic, what a call.
Yeah.
It's
Derek
like the
Coleman,
fake boobs of teams.
Roy
It's a manufactured team. But more importantly, tip-off is about to happen. We're going to stay on the air until we get one bet in the book. I assume it's going to be, well, obviously it's going to be Darren's bet, first field goal attempt.
Let's miss a field
when
goal.
Darren loses that. So that'll be interesting.
Let's miss the first shot. Here we go.
What if it's a free throw?
I know, look, this is exciting.
No, it's first field goal miss.
Okay,
so
it has to be a field goal.
A free throw does not count. Is that? Can we get a ruling on that? Ruling?
No.
Well, if there's gonna if there's a if someone's going to the line, it means they just probably.
Oh, they missed it. They missed a field. Yeah. Well, okay. They would have to. Let's see.
Darren, I don't. This is basketball.
This is
all right.
stuff.
Tip off.
Here we go.
We have Milwaukee ball. Oh no!
Like,
we have Milwaukee ball.
Yeah, I'm looking at dial up right now. Ooh.
Yes, it's bad connection.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You can see. You can
At
see
least
when
we're
he
all
misses.
seeing it at the same
You can see
time,
when he
and
misses.
Darren's
You can
not
see when he
spoiling
misses.
anything. We have a
And
shot
Benjamin.
up, and it's in. Darren loses the bet. You are down $100. Bet one is in the books. We'll be tracking the others throughout the game. If you're rooting against Darren Rovell, we need a high-scoring Bucks win. So go Bucks. Actually, no, don't go Bucks. I'm a Sixers fan, so go Sixers. We'll be back towards the end of the fourth quarter, so be sure to check out at Action Network HQ on Twitter for an update on when we'll be going live again later tonight. And thanks to our sponsor, PointsBet, once again. Darren, Jordan, thanks for playing. I'm Amanda Rose. We'll see you guys at the end of the game.